A great year for last 12 months for Indian companies IPO. Many have gone IPO. Many more are, I think, lined up for this year. And finally, investors seeing exit and so on. And one of the things these IPOs have triggered is also this whole reverse flip back to India. I think you are also going through the same process.
Yeah.
So, first of all, what is the thought process? What changed? It was conventional wisdom, some years ago that you register somewhere outside Singapore or US or Cayman or whatever. But now companies are finding it a lot more fruitful to come back here, which sometimes the cost is also could be prohibitive. Still, people are willing to pay. What is the thought process? How you internally thought about this and why both for you as well as in general, why are companies coming back here?
I think first going to why companies used to incorporate outside, right? So 10 years back when we were starting Razorpay, first most of the investment used to come from foreign investors, which were generally more comfortable with foreign jurisdictions because they hadn't seen India. A lot of them had never invested in India. So for them to understand India's legal structures, India's codes, how would you pursue if this doesn't go right? Where would you pursue it and so on was hard. So most contracts have a place of jurisdiction for the contract. For most foreign investors, it was hard to understand how can a place of jurisdiction be India? What will we do? We've never done anything in India. That's first. Second is from an outcome perspective, most private companies either get acquired, in which case it really doesn't matter. The other thing is IPO. And there's no visibility into having a large IPO market for tech companies in India because not a lot of tech companies had gone public 10 years back. So because of both of those reasons, there was a lot more comfort in foreign investors to have a company incorporated in Singapore or US, where at least they understand the laws, and there's a possibility of going public there. I think last 10 years, because of the way India has done, the way our public markets have done, the way tech companies in India have done, I think that has changed. The mindset has changed massively. I think it's a great thing where today, India is a thriving public tech market, public tech IPO market. A lot of companies are going public in India. And B, the Indian regulations are well understood. The ease of doing business has come up so significantly where most public markets in the world are comfortable investing in India. And I think because of that, for a company like us, it makes no sense to now list in a foreign jurisdiction where nobody knows us. Like if I list in US today, nobody knows Razorpay. I have to explain. Every year I have to go there, explain to shareholders, retail shareholders, that, hey, this is what we do. This is how we are important in India. This is what we are planning to do. This is what UPI is. And so on. There's so much education we'll have to do. It makes no sense to list there. Versus in India, where everybody uses Razorpay in some shape and form. Everybody's touching with interfacing with Razorpay in some shape and form. I don't have to do that much teaching. So it logically makes no sense for me to list outside India. So yes, there's a heavy cost to do that shifting, but in the larger scheme of things, that's a small price to pay.
At Sparks, we aim to bring to you stories of exponential impact. We share in-depth analysis of what goes behind success stories. If you find our conversations interesting, you can join us by subscribing to our YouTube channel. You can also listen to Sparks on Spotify, Apple Podcast, or any other audio platform of your choice. If you have any suggestions on who we should invite or what topics we need to cover, just let us know in the comments. We are always listening, looking for ways to improve, and keep getting better as we go along.